If you were born on the 7th, the 16th, the 25th, or if you were Lifepath 7, you are a Ketu dominant person. Ketu is a planet in astrology that is hotter than the sun. It burns so hot that it literally penetrates a hole through Maya, which is the illusion of the material realm, and opens up a portal to the realm of the unseen, which gives sevens a direct connection to the spiritual realm. It gives sevens the ability to see through the veil. And so sevens tend to have a very sharp, potent, powerful, penetrating intuition that allows them to know things without knowing why or how they know them. But when sevens find themselves trusting and acting upon this inner knowingness, it tends to take them very far in life. And so as a seven, you're going to come to realize, if you haven't realized already, that your life is going to be a direct reflection of your ability to connect with the realm of the unseen. And not just your ability to connect with the realm of the unseen, but to act upon the information that you're getting from the realm of the unseen to translate into your life. And this is because the number 7 burns so hot on a spiritual level that it detaches the 7 from the physical body, which removes the 7's desire for anything on the materialistic realm and gives them a hunger for spiritual things. And so 7s, their souls burn hotter than any other number. They're the most fiery and the most passionate numbers in all of numerology. But the reason why so many 7s don't seem this way, the reason why so many 7s seem cold, apathetic, dissatisfied, and uninterested by everything, and they seem very bored by everything and just unemotional, it's because 7s, those are the 7s that weren't able to find that thing that stimulates them on a spiritual level. 7s tend to go through cycles of just like feeling like they're just in a dark abyss, and then they'll just have these waves of just excitement or these explosions. And these explosions come from that Ketu. It's them feeding upon something at a spiritual level. And so as a 7, the only way you're going to really be able to find drive and motivation and passion for life is if something stimulates you on a spiritual level. And the reason why I know this is because I have an Ashwini rising. Ashwini is at the very beginning of Aries, and Ashwini is actually ruled by Ketu. And so I'm a Ketu dominant myself. I'm not a 7, but I'm a Ketu dominant myself, and so I understand it. I'm not a materialistic person, but it's like the only thing that motivates me are things that stimulate me on a spiritual level. And so y'all are going to have that problem too. And so as a 7, what you're going to realize is that you're a very empty-hearted type of person. But when something stimulates you on a spiritual level, you turn into a completely different person. And I'm going to show you what this looks like in real life. A great example of this is Al Pacino, one of the most famous 7s. He was born on the 25th. He has a Lifepath 7, and he actually has an Ashwini sun. He has an Ashwini sun, which is ruled by Ketu. So he has heavy Ketu dominant energy. And in real life, Al Pacino is a very quiet, reflective, introverted, private, calm type of person. But when he's doing his job, you can tell his job stimulates him on a spiritual level because he comes to life. Al Pacino turns into a completely different person when he's working. And I know it's because he's an actor, but there's a lot of actors that can't really remove their own personality from the acting. But he's able to do this. I'm going to show you.
My client, the Honorable Henry T. Fleming, should go right to fucking jail. The son of a bitch is...
Same thing with Brian Dawkins, the famous NFL player. He also has a Lifepath 7. And his teammates and his wife and everybody that knows him in real life, they say he's a very quiet, reflective, calm, private guy. But they said when he would get on the football field, he would turn into a completely different animal.
What are you gonna bring to the doggone church? Are you gonna bust somebody in their mouth? Are you gonna do your doggone job? Are you gonna pray from your doggone chest? Are you gonna pray from your heart and get everything you doggone got? Cause I'ma do that. And I'ma give y'all everything I doggone got on every plate. I need that tonight.
And it's also the same thing with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was born on the 7th. He has a Lifepath 7. And if you look at Lamar Jackson's birth chart, he has a Ketu stellium. People know Lamar Jackson as a very quiet, relaxed, calm, cool, unemotional, private, to himself type of guy. But when he puts on his helmet and his shoulder pads, and when the game gets started,
Catch or pass completion. Here's Lamar on a run. Look at him turn back and forth. Oh! He broke his ankles. Now he's got an entourage, and he's got a touchdown.
these sevens, I'm telling you, when they're doing something that stimulates them on a spiritual level, they turn into another person. I'm trying to tell you. Here we have another seven, Cillian Murphy, who was born on the 25th, and he also is an Ashwini as well, which is ruled by Ketu. And in real life, he's known as a very quiet, calm, reflective, unemotional, private, to himself type of guy. But when he is doing the thing that stimulates someone on a spiritual level, which is his career, he turns into a completely different person.
Because legitimate business, John, is the priority. Legitimate business.
Since when? My fucking wife took a bullet meant for me.
I cannot stress this enough. From a key two dominant person to another key two dominant person. Do not chase materialism. You will burn out. I'm not saying that you cannot become successful in life. What I'm saying is that stuff doesn't motivate you. You have to do the things that stimulate you at a spiritual level. You have to let the physical stuff work itself out. As a seven, you just need to trust your soul. It will give you everything you need. Everything. All you have to do is trust it. That's all you have to do. The more you trust this inner knowingness as a seven and act upon that, the further you're going to get along in life. I'm telling you. If you do not choose the spiritual path as a seven, you will not amount to anything. And this does not mean joining a religion or becoming religious. This means doing the things that stimulate you at a spiritual level. Because if you're not able to find that as a seven, you're gonna risk living a very empty, soulless type of life. And the sevens that feel this for too long and are not able to see the light, they end up doing very crazy, extreme, adrenaline rushing things so that they can feel something or feel alive or to feel human. Because sevens are ruled by a planet that's not physical. And so sevens don't feel real. A lot of them feel like a ghost in their own lives. And a lot of them do these crazy things just to feel something or to feel alive. When all you need is just spiritual fulfillment as a seven. And so your life will be a reflection of your connection with the unseen. And not only is your connection with the unseen that's gonna give you the life that you want, but your ability to act upon what the unseen is revealing to you. And that's what separates the successful sevens from the unsuccessful sevens. To book a reading or to access my numerology book, go to my website, Isaiah47.net, and you can also find that in the link in my profile bio. Now have a great rest of your day.